Yay, we are recording. Shwuppity shwuppity. It's me. It's your neighborhood friendly Andrew Rose. I am going to start a new thing that I'm going to try and do daily. We'll see what happens. Just like a little quick 5 minute catch up. And also, what I'm going to do is, by the way, I didn't really do my hair today and it looks kind of alright. I got to put some product in it because I got shows later. Either way. But no, I'm going to do this thing. It's going to be called What Does Google Suggest? So we're going to go to my Google page and see what topics it suggests based on stuff that I look up during my everyday life. So I already opened up some. I'm just going to do 3 of these, trying to keep around 5 minutes. So I kind of actually, this was a whole bunch of trial and error because I've recorded the same thing 3 times. The first one it didn't record. The second one didn't have audio going because I figured I would switch a setting and it would work always. I have to do it every time, which is bullshit for the screen recording. And it's funny because I'm about to read a thing about iPhone that I think is, I love iPhone, but now I'm kind of pissed about some little bullshit that I can't control. For instance, the fact that setting should have changed. Someone switched from Android to iPhone. And yeah. I hopped on the Android bandwagon. I sold my 3G in 2009, HTC Hero, and never looked back. I've been using Android every day since then, blah, blah, blah. Now, here's the thing. If you're happy with your phone, you're happy with your phone. It doesn't matter. Use what works for you. I kind of like the Google Pixel. I'm a big Google guy myself. That would be fun. Gesture navigation is better on the iPhone, apparently. Yes, it does have a good GUI, which is a graphical user interface. Basically, what you use, what you touch, what you see. Battery performance. It says Apple prioritized battery life on the iPhone, which I think that's kind of bullshit because up until this phone, like I've had to charge my phone a couple times a day. It also depends on how often you use it. Because my screen time is kind of a lot. Let's see what my screen time is. Search. No, I don't know how to type. Screen time. It's bullshit. Where is it? I don't need that damn shit. Stupid phone. Now I'm just mad at myself. Whatever. The silent switch on the side of the phone. Yes, that is a nice thing to have. I use that a lot. Your tone display. Man, listen, colors are colors as long as you can see them, depending on if you're colorblind, or whatnot. But, like, if you just got regular vision, oh my god, it's the truest of blues and the most vibrant of yellows. It doesn't matter. It's a fucking color. You can tell that it's yellow. It doesn't have to be that fucking specific. AirDrop is fun where the iPhone fails. Now, this is what I disagree with. The home screen, yeah, it doesn't matter. The home screen needs to be what it is. It hasn't changed in 10 years because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There's not a damn thing wrong with it. No one's really complained. And mind you, I'm using that as like a generality, everyone being me. Default apps. I will agree with some of this. It does suck on the default apps in the sense that sometimes like everything you open is going to be opened up in Safari, which does kind of blow, even though I already have Chrome on here. But even if I got Chrome, as long as you use Google Apps, it doesn't matter. Everything opens within Chrome. Or you can just copy and paste it in the other one and just fuck off on Safari. It's not that big a deal. No always on display. No one gives a damn. Notifications. Apple had just implemented push notifications when I ditched the phone years ago. Today, Apple has a notification center that looks a bit like Android, but the similarities are... Yeah, I don't like the thing anyway. It's just... I turn off all my notifications just because they get irritating as hell. I turn the little badges on, I know what is new, and I move on with my damn day. Lightning and charging. I heavily invested in USB-C type. USB Type-C. USB-C, whatever. Yeah, they're moving on to the laptops already got them, and the phones are going to have them soon, which sucks if you're a Lightning person, but it's kind of cool because every phone's going to have the same charger, which is kind of nice. Apple was the first smartphone to have a virtual assistant. Siri has been kind of dope. Willing to trade a little privacy for a digital assistant doesn't make it. Pull my hair. Yeah, well, I'm not saying she's the best. I don't really use Siri all that much anyway, so whatever. All right. Infinity Ward extends Modern Warfare Season 1. Yes, that is true. They're going to have 2 times experience, 2 times weapon, and 2 times tier progression whenever they drop some stuff. They are bringing in the crossbow, which is going to be fun. Swoop. Look at that. Shoot, 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 shoot. That's all I got. It won't let me zoom in anymore. But crossplay enabled. Ooh, fun. So I forgot they did do crossplay on this. That's kind of fun. But yeah, they're gonna do that, and it's a fun game. I don't. The campaign was fun. I'm not a big fan of the multiplayer. Like they just, it's cool that they have so many different attachments, but then you have like, it's just ridiculous. It kind of gets ridiculous to a degree. I don't know. Depends on what you like. But the biggest thing they fucked up is the fact that you can't do uh, survival. You can't do survival on one console. Me and my best friend used to. We had 2 consoles, 2 games, so it worked. But even if my left my PlayStation in LA and came back to Oklahoma for a little bit, or it was at my dad's, or I just forgot to bring it, we could still play on one console. It was couch co-op. It was so much fun. It was easy. Just 2 controllers, sit there, just kill some bad guys together. Pretty fun, pretty easy. But whatever. Hopefully they'll end up switching that. I don't see why. The only thing I can think of is it might be a frame rate issue. If it's a frame rate thing, just knock it down to 30. It's not like it's gonna affect the experience at all. I say that again. I'm not a. Ooh, can I do both? Nah. Look, I'm completely fine, and then oh no, I'm getting censored by the FCC. Oh no. But yeah. And the last thing that I was gonna do is this. Jimmy Dore was on Joe Rogan. Now, I am not like a gigantic Jimmy Dore fan in the sense of his comedy has been more political. I don't care if you like that or not. If you like it, that's good for you. But he does outside of that. And also I haven't really seen a lot of his stuff. But he does a show at. But I mean, he's a great guy, and he's offered to give me stage time a couple times. It just hasn't worked out when I've been in town. But I'm just not a big political comic. I just like observational shit. But to each their own. But he's a funny guy, and but he does comedy at a place called the Dojo, which is a room that I kind of helped set up ish. I helped with it. I don't anymore just because my life kind of pulled me away from everything. But I got to listen to that podcast to see if by chance he mentions the Dojo, and then I can be like, meh, I had a part in that. Meh, I'm gonna ride coattails, because that's all I want to do in my life is ride everybody else's coattails and eventually get to meet The Rock and hang out with him. That'll be fun. It's my goal. Gonna hang out with Mr. Johnson. But either way, so I'm gonna try and do these every day if possible, every other day. We'll see what happens. But just way to get some stuff out there, some free content just for y'all to kind of know and see my opinions on stuff, because I can be silly about stuff. Who knows? See, I'm silly. And but please subscribe if you like this dorkishness, dorkiness, the silliness that is I. Please subscribe to my YouTube, and then if you can share it with some people. I'm just trying to get to 100 subscribers so that I can do. I can change my URL. That's it. Is it 100 or 1,000? I think it's 100. It's 1,000 to do live videos is what it is. So I just need 100 subscribers. It'd mean the world to me. Just a little, you can turn off notifications. I don't give a damn. Just give me the number so that I can, change my URL, because it was one that I had a while ago, which isn't bad. It's just not what I want, and I can't change it now because they changed their policies. Sad face. Either way, I'm Andrew Rose, and we're going to end this